Right, so the Honda Vezel, we're getting some noise when we drive in, especially going over humps. And if we look, we could see the rear cradle bushing. See how it bursts up there? Right? And if we just use the pry bar and apply a little pressure, nothing much. Right, you see any movements. Right, so you see how it had the whole suspension moving. And there's no kind of force we are applying. There is very little force. Right. Other than that, all the other bushings looking good. Right, brakes in our gear. You can see the brakes. This part's good. Right, so front this part's plenty life. Everything looking in check. Now watching this stabilizer bar bushing, might consider changing that as well. Not sure yet. But this bushing for sure need to change. If you watch it good in the back there, see no it bursts. Right? We'll check. We'll check the next side as well. Right, so now we're on the opposite side. Again, we're checking the brakes. Right, brakes good. Anti-disc pads. Right. Right. Again, if we watch the cradle, this rear cradle bushing, seeing it burst again, similar to the other side. Prior to the pry bar, right, and again we see minimal effort, and watch how it moving. Right, so need to change. Right, so well, it lasts about 10 years, so that's not bad. Right, so when you go down in hole and thing, you will get them noises and you feel the instability in the steering. Right, but everything else looking good. Right, so it's just the rear cradle bushings to change. Right, so pleasant good night. We installed the new bushing. Right, the markings is to make sure it line up correct and at the correct depth. Right, what happened, whoever work on the vehicle, I think they had changed the transmission or something like that. They didn't put no tie strap to lock the boot in, the axle boot in place. So it came out, but the good thing is it didn't have no grease, so I was able to pack it with some grease, right? And then so we go in and right, put it back in. Right, there's the axle, where the axle going in, and then line up the ball joint in the knuckle. Right, as we could see there, and drop the vehicle so it will be under load, and then torque the axle, them bolts there to spec. Right, so again the bushing in, this bushing in, axle in with the grease. Right, we put some tie strap there. Right, so now it's just tighten up, torque down everything to spec with the load on the tire. Alright, there's the right side. We still have the left side to do. Alright, so we over to the left side. It have this sensor here, I'm not sure where it is, but I put some marks with the paint marker to line it back up. Right, so that's on the lower control arm, or as we just call it in Trinidad and Tobago, the cradle. Right, so there's the bushing we're going to change. There's a 19. This big one here, the one in front here, there's a 19 as well. And these 317 bolts holding in the ball joint. Right, so we take out these three. 1, 2, and okay. So we taking off the three, and then slip out the cradle, press in the hole, press out the hole, press in the new, and tighten up. Right, so we already took out these three bolts here for the ball joint. 1, 2, and then the third one is inside here. Right, this one here is a 19. Right, so we just using a 19 ratchet. Right, you gotta just come across to this one here with a 19 as well. Right, and then drop the cradle or the lower control arm and press in the ball joint, the bushing, sorry. There's the left side. Right side finished already. Alright, so on this one here now, 19 ratchet spanner. We got the bolt from that one already. Alright, on this one here now. Right, so you pause it there. Yeah, basically you get the gist. Alright, so cradle out. Right, and we could see the state of the bushing there. So this one, you see, you know, it had burst completely. Right, I forget to do a video with the other side. It was just as bad. Right, but I was trying to hurry up as the place dark. But I didn't see much tutorials on them, so I said I'm gonna take the time to still capture one side. Right, so this bushing here, good still. The ball joint, good. Right, this side, the axle boot, have the tie strap. Possibly, seeing it might have a leak there, so that is something you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to, because if the grease leaking out, yeah, so it bursts. So we need to get our boot. We need to get our boot change. Right? Alright, so we buy the press. Right, we have everything set up there. This is new bushing. RBI wasn't getting genuine Honda. So RBI is supposed to be a reputable brand. Right? But we also want to remember the orientation of the rubbers. It have a mark here. The seat line up with this dimple here. Right? I'm not sure if the RBI have that same dimple. But what I did was line it up, press it on top, and then mark the bushing as well as the frame. 3 places. Right, so confirming the RBI have the dimple as well. Right, so the dimple lining up with this notch here. Right, this is the part number if ever you're interested. So you see the dimple there, lining up like that. Right, and it also has the dimple, so the dimple on both sides. Right, I'd line it up just now with the 2 dots on top. So I'll stick with that orientation. Right, so we're ready to press. Right. I believe we reached there. Alright, so bushing press out. Alright, there's the old bushing. Alright, so set up for pressing it in. Alright, we're going in, going in, going in, going in, going in. So we get a little ruler. We're looking at making sure we get 5 ml. So probably 1 pump again and reach the 5 mm. Alright, so we got to go there. So on the back, I'd make some marks, so you see them little black marks with the paint marker. Right, so that's how we know we reached correct depth. Right, the back was like about 8 millimeters. Right, so that is it from this angle here. Right, the dimple line up with the mark, and we're ready to go on the vehicle to install. What I found was the easiest way to get it in, to get this side in first, line it up, right, and right, line it up, put in the screw, put in the bolt, and then swing the arm to get our piece in place. So I'm gonna put in the bolt and then I will start back the recording. Right, so we catch the bolt hand tight, right, so it reach up there, so we not to worry about cross threading. And now we could swing it in place, right? Right, so basically just line up this side. Well, I need my both hands, but you get it just. And then the final part will be to line up the ball joint. This side line up, put in the bolt. I might just need a little adjusting. Right, but I need my both hands, so. So we get it in. Right, so it's just tighten up. Right. So we resume and finish that. Right. So everything back up. All the bolts in. Right. Cradle bolts in. Ball joint in. Right. So now it's just put on the wheel. Drop the jack and let the load go on the suspension before we talk and tighten up them bushings on them, and then test drive and we good to go.